Once I seen Beyonce posting pictures out the blue, I knew some shit was about to pop off. Beyonce don't post on Instagram, don't post really at all. But the moment she posts, y'all already know something's about to follow. And bam! What went ahead and followed? Another DOJ released files on them files. Yeah, another DOJ release on them files popped out. And guess who was on the list? Yup, y'all see it. Beyonce name was there, as well as her husband Jay-Z name was on this list being mentioned in the
The thing about Beyonce is she's guilty.
Jay-Z might be feeling serious pressure right now because the newly released Epstein files have brought back attention to an old rumor about Kathy White's mysterious death. Years ago, Kathy was reportedly linked to Jay-Z, and not long after that, she passed away unexpectedly. Since then, many people have questioned what really happened. One of the strangest rumors claims that Kathy was secretly carrying Beyoncé's baby as a surrogate. Some fans even point to the moment when Beyoncé's baby bump appeared to fold during a live TV appearance, which fueled more speculation. Wendy Williams spoke openly about these claims at the time, and later she also faced health issues. With recent news about the Diddy trial and the Epstein documents, some people feel there are still many unanswered questions.
Obviously spooked out right now, and it's crazy to see because it's like, did we see how he reacted when those people were outside trying to interview him, ask him questions, and he was so terrified that they were going to ask him about Epstein? And I just think it's so funny. I'm like, who is on payroll? Because nobody asked him the hard questions ever. Like, I never see these questions being asked, but it's all over social media, the news.
When the Epstein files were finally released, many people expected a huge document dump and not much else. But there was an unexpected detail that caught everyone's attention. Along with thousands of pages, the Department of Justice also shared a list of names mentioned in the records. That is when things started to heat up online. Jay-Z's name reportedly appeared twice in the documents, and Beyoncé's name was also listed. As soon as the news spread, social media went into overdrive. Not long after the files became public, Nicki Minaj posted a photo of Kathy White with the caption, "Say her name." That short message sparked a wave of speculation. Some people believed Nicki was hinting at something deeper. She later made additional posts that seemed to suggest Jay-Z may have had something to do with Kathy White's death, as well as the death of another woman connected to him. According to online rumors, the claim was that he did not want certain relationships becoming public. There is no official proof of that, but the timing of everything made people start asking questions again. It has also been rumored that millions of pages from the Epstein investigation have still not been fully released. Some believe those unreleased files could contain more details, possibly even information about Jay-Z's alleged connection to Kathy White. Again, these are only claims circulating online, but they have kept the story alive. For years, most people did not even know who Kathy White was. She was not a household name. However, that does not mean she was not active in entertainment circles. Kathy graduated from Howard University and later moved to Los Angeles. There, she worked as a publicist while also exploring her own creative interests. She reportedly registered a company called Corona Hun Music Group LLC, which suggests she had plans to build something in the music business. A short IMDb biography described her as a model, songwriter, screenwriter, and singer. It seems she had many ambitions and wanted to explore different paths in the industry. Kathy also spent time around well-known personalities. She was seen in social circles with people like Nicki Chu and Claudia Jordan. Still, she was not someone who constantly chased the spotlight. Unlike others who enjoyed red carpets and media attention, Kathy appeared to keep a lower profile. She attended events but did not make herself the center of attention. Everything changed when a blogger known as Hollywood Street King claimed that Kathy had been romantically involved with Jay-Z. According to the blog, the relationship allegedly started before Jay-Z married Beyoncé. At first, many people brushed it off as gossip. Celebrity rumors spread every day, and not all of them are true. However, internet users began digging for evidence. Photos reportedly surfaced showing Kathy and Jay-Z at parties in Las Vegas. Some believe she may have met him through mutual friends, possibly through Claudia Jordan. The story gained even more traction when Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked discussed the situation. Once bigger media personalities started talking about it, the rumor spread quickly. After that, Kathy deleted her social media accounts and seemed to step away from the public eye. In 2011, she returned to Twitter under a different username and appeared to be moving between New York and Los Angeles for work. Sadly, in September 2011, news broke that Kathy White had died from an aneurysm at just 28 years old. Many people were shocked because friends had reportedly seen her days earlier and said she looked healthy. The timing raised eyebrows. Beyoncé had just announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy on August 29, 2011, only days before Kathy's death was reported. Some online commentators felt the closeness of those dates was strange, although no official link was ever proven. Speculation grew even stronger after Beyoncé appeared on television while pregnant, and her baby bump seemed to fold slightly as she sat down. That short clip led some viewers to question whether she was truly pregnant. Others argued that camera angles and fabric movement can be misleading. At the time, Wendy Williams openly questioned parts of the pregnancy story, which added fuel to the rumors. Over the years, these events have blended together into a complicated narrative filled with unanswered questions, internet theories, and speculation. While there is no confirmed evidence tying these claims together, the recent release of the Epstein files has brought old conversations back into the spotlight. For now, much of the story remains based on rumor rather than verified facts, but it continues to capture public attention.
Beyoncé recently, like last Sunday, appeared on an Australian show. And when she sat down, the baby bump squashed, bent, and crumpled. Hold on. As ridiculous as it sounds, you know I did my research and we've got the video to prove. Hold on. So people started questioning, was this baby bump real or fake? Now, being a woman who, I had my baby bump, many of you have had baby bumps, I never remember my baby bump Just take a look at the video. Okay, so here's Beyoncé and she's walking out and everything is fine, she's 5 months pregnant. Then she sits down and, okay, no, we're gonna rerun it until you see it. Let's do it in slow motion. You'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is. Is that a baby bump? I don't know. I was on bed rest the whole time. I'm not exactly sure. But I can tell you, when I would get out of the bed and sit up at a kitchen table, I wouldn't be able to sit like that. Like, I was so concerned about my back and the baby. Even at 5 months, I sat like this, right? Well, look, Beyoncé has denied these rumors, saying that they're stupid and they're ridiculous. And, there've also been words that, well, she took a picture in a bikini, it's on the internet. Okay, take a look at the picture. Okay, be very clear. Then I'm pregnant too. I mean, anybody who's had a good smothered pork chop or a good burrito, girls, come on, we all get this. Morel, my makeup artist, can make a good one. Right, Morel?
Wendy Williams hinted at Jay-Z's rumored mistress, Kathy White, without saying her name on air. At the time, viewers understood the reference. She also suggested that Kathy might have been acting as a surrogate, implying that Beyoncé could have been presenting the baby as her own, sparking widespread speculation about Blue Ivy's birth.
Beyoncé's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away. Beyoncé is going to use a surrogate so she can maintain her body, but they're going to play it off like it's allegedly, that they gave birth. First one to say this, and you remember, because wait, I haven't said it yet. Watch. It's going to be an at-home water birth in the master bathroom. There are going to be 3 people there. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and her mother, Miss Tina. Watch.
Wendy Williams was not completely wrong when she mentioned that only a few people were present during Beyoncé's delivery. Reports did confirm that the birth was kept very private, although it wasn't an at-home birth as Wendy suggested. Instead, rumors claimed that a large sum, reportedly over $1.3 million, was paid to reserve an entire hospital floor to ensure privacy during the delivery. This extraordinary measure surprised many people. Other patients who were scheduled to give birth that day were reportedly moved to different areas, while the newborn stayed on the floor that was allegedly reserved exclusively for Beyoncé. Such strict security led to even more speculation, with people asking why it was necessary to go to such lengths. The secrecy only added fuel to ongoing rumors. Meanwhile, Liz Crowan, a journalist, said she was one of the last people to speak with Kathy White before her death. She had planned to do a story about Kathy's alleged relationship with Jay-Z. When she tried to follow up later, she was shocked to learn that Kathy had already passed away. The combination of extreme privacy, high-profile connections, and sudden death created a swirl of questions that continue to linger, leaving many people curious about what really happened behind the scenes.
She would consider telling her story to me on the record, which implied to me, obviously, that if she was willing to tell her story about Jay-Z, that it was indeed true that she was having an affair with him. So that was pretty much it. That was the last time that I talked to her, and I was, under the impression that she was very strongly considering talking to me and telling me her story about her affair with Jay-Z.
When Blue Ivy was born, everyone knew Jay-Z was her father, but many people noticed striking similarities between her and Kathy White. This led to rumors that Kathy might have been the one who carried the baby, and that she was removed from the public eye after the birth. Hollywood Street King claimed that Kathy had once called Jay-Z, telling him she was willing to go public about their relationship for the right price, but a few months later, she tragically passed away. The release of the Epstein files has only intensified speculation online. Many users believe these documents show how carefully Jay-Z has protected his privacy and connections over the years. Some say Kathy was just another loose end, and her sudden death fits a pattern of people connected to him mysteriously disappearing. Comparisons were even made to other famous figures who died under suspicious circumstances, like Kim Porter and certain individuals tied to bad boy records. The level of secrecy around Blue Ivy's birth added more fuel to the rumors. Reports claimed that an entire hospital floor was reserved for Beyoncé, with other patients moved elsewhere, sparking questions about why such extreme measures were needed. Liz Crowan, a journalist, stated she knew Kathy had died before Beyoncé even announced her pregnancy at the MTV Awards. Yet, the official date of her death was reported as September 1st, adding to the confusion. With so many unanswered questions and coincidences, people continue to debate what really happened behind the scenes, and the story remains one of the most talked about celebrity mysteries online.